Hello everybody out here on YouTube. It is I here with Beautiful Beauty. Going to be doing a quickie product review. I think I'm going to break this video down actually into two different parts. First part of the video, I'm just going to give my quick review. I'm going to give an explanation on my input in my review and my intake on this product. Okay, and then in the second video, I'm going to actually just demonstrate the product and let you see how it performs, how powerful it is, what it does, what it sounds like, how loud it is, things like that. Okay, so I bought this, you guys, right around March, where like all 50 states kind of went into a quarantine or a lockdown, if you will. And my voice is going out. Oh, sorry. Hey, let me take a drink. Hang on. Okay. Whew. Yeah. Okay. And I've been running around doing stuff, so I'm out of breath. Okay. So I had anticipated being kind of locked down and in quarantine longer than I technically was, but I put on my mask. I put on my gloves. I went back to work and that was that. Okay, you know what I mean? So I didn't stay off work as long as like half the world, because there's a lot of people that are still either voluntarily not working or unfortunately out of work. So I know that sadly has happened to a lot of people, which that's bad. Okay, so like the virus, we wish it would go away, right? Everybody does. Okay. This is the Conair, and this is the Relaxing Spa Foot Bath. Now, when I think of Conair, I always think of hair products initially. I don't put much stock into Conair products that are not, say, a curling iron, a hair dryer, a hair roller, a comb, a brush, a hair tool, a hair device, because they are known for hair products, right? So anytime I buy something else that's Conair, I'm like, okay, you know? But anyhow, this is my take on this product. I didn't expect much from it, and I don't feel that I did technically get much from it. Okay, first off, let me pull the camera back just to show you what it looks like. I kind of had to have it propped up on its side. Like I said, in the second part of this video, I'm going to link it up in the down bar below, and you're going to be able to kind of hear it and see it and visualize it, in action, as well as audible and hear it. Okay, so this is what it looks like. It's not huge. It's kind of small. It's the right size for me. I have tiny feet. I will say that. I have small, tiny, narrow feet with high arches, and I have little bitty girl feet. Okay, now if you are a man, say, and you have like maybe, I would say probably maybe a 12 or 13 or 14 shoe size or whatever, you're going to have a little bit of difficulty using this. So if you are definitely, I would say, a larger man size foot than a 10, I don't think you'd be able to really use this very comfortably. I really don't. So it's kind of on the small size, I think. But like I said, for me, tiny little girl feet, narrow feet, high arches, the size was perfect for me. Okay, and it comes with these attachments here, right here, and you're just supposed to rest your foot up on here. All this does, this portion right here, is vibrate, and you interchange these out. They come with altogether three. Does that make sense? So if you pull this one off, okay, it looks like that. You pop this one on, and it's just kind of like a foot scrubber type of deal. No big deal. It just vibrates. You can put your heel on it. You can put the sole of your foot up here on it. And let me pull it out and you can see what I'm talking about. So, okay. And you just change them out like that. And I'm going to be just blunt, frank, honest, straight up, and forthright, and whatever, like I always am. I find this little portion to be blisteringly useless. Okay, I honestly do. And also the back portion back here, I don't know if you're just supposed to scrub the back of your feet back here or rest your feet, your ankles back there. I find that kind of just a little bit, I find it useless as well. Also want to point out, you obviously do plug this into the wall outlet, a wall unit. It is, it's electronic, you know what I mean? So I want to point that out as well. It's not battery operated or anything like that. So It plugs into the wall. You will need a wall outlet to plug it into. And what it technically does, it just has basically two basic features. What it does is it vibrates and it bubbles. So you have two buttons up here at the top. Vibration here and bubble action there. I will say I really find it more efficient when it vibrates. You put your feet, kind of point out, you put your feet obviously in here. Top portion of your foot will be here. Your back of your heel will be here, okay? Front of your feet up here, the back here. And the vibration is very nice. I find that okay. I find it relaxing. It feels good. If your feet are tired, you're overworked, you stand on your feet all day, you work a bazillion jobs like I do, like I'm a perfectionist and a professional to the extreme, right? I have 3 professional level jobs, 5 college degrees, and state board certifications. I've got it all. Okay, so if you're on your feet a lot, the vibration is relaxing. It does feel nice. If you wear high heels a lot, that's very nice as well. I have some heels. Like if you're wearing like stiletto heels or platform, high heels in general, they can be killer on the feet. I have really tiny feet that are narrow with high arches. Heels just kill my feet in general. It is what it is. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, okay. Now, I will say I do like the vibration action. However, when it comes to using the bubble action, see the bubble button there, it's loud, but that's really not the problem. The audible part's not the issue. It splashes everywhere. It just literally, it will just gush out, and no matter if you put a small amount of water in it, it just splashes out. It goes everywhere. I kind of find that to be pointless and kind of I don't know if they did not make the unit deep enough or what, but I have tried it several different scenario ways. I have tried it with very little water. I've put like 1 inch of water in it. I've put 2 inches of water. I've put 3 inches of water. So even the lesser amount of water I fill it up with, it still splashes out everywhere. It is very annoying. So you will end up getting your floor wet. You will end up getting your furniture wet. Like I was worried about my leather sofa. I use my leather chair. I use my my solid wood kitchen chairs. I do have marble and tile floor. I have marble, tile, and wood flooring in my house, so I wasn't too concerned about especially the tile flooring. It's very easy to clean. I wasn't worried about it getting wet, but however it did. So use caution. If you do have a house with carpet, I don't know what to tell you guys on this. I would almost say use it outdoors. You would obviously have to have a way to plug it in outdoors. And make sure that your outlet, if you have an outdoor outlet, make sure the wattage and like the ampage of it, is adequate. An AC outlet, make sure it's not too powerful for the unit, because, outdoor plugs are different than indoor plugs inside your house. Okay, you know what I mean? It's like, maybe if you have like a garage to use it in or something, if you have like a lawn chair to relax in and you have a garage to kind of chillax out in, I would recommend that. But I think it would be very disastrous for carpets. I'm just being straight up. I'm being honest. I will also say this. I don't like that it bubbles and blasts out everywhere, but I don't feel that the bubble action does anything for your feet other than it just sprays out of the unit altogether, and it makes just a mess. You know what I mean? Another factor I have issue with it is it does not keep the water warm. Now, it doesn't say anywhere in the instructions or direction manual that it's supposed to keep the water warm. How it doesn't. You know what I mean? I would prefer a foot bath that kept the water at least warm. It doesn't have to keep it boiling hot, just warm. But then again, like I said, this unit never promised to be temperature controlled. Now, it didn't. Now, let me show you this. Let me just point out another factor of it, but I think this is a good factor of it. You know, it's easy to clean it. It's easy to drain it. That's not an issue. It's easy to keep clean. I've used it several times. That's good. Let me kind of flip it over so you can see. I'm doing this with a one hand camera and one hand with the unit. But anyhow, okay, there's the electrical cord you can see coming out. I will say, you see these feet right here, you guys? These four little, I don't know, grippy like feet. I will say it does stay planted very firmly on the ground. So if you do have a slick surface like I do, it does not slide across the floor. It does not vibrate across the floor. They definitely have that part down pat. So whatever, you know, technology they have here with these foot pads and these rubber pieces there, does not slide across the floor, does not vibrate across the floor. I worried about that being an issue because, like I said, I have ceramic tile flooring, I have wood flooring, and I have marble flooring, and I have been using this on the tile flooring. So it doesn't slide, it doesn't move, it doesn't budge. They definitely have that down pat. That is like you know, that's kind of like a bonus, if you will. And I'm just going to stand up real quick and show you what the unit itself kind of looks like. And then that's going to conclude my video, you guys. That's my take on it. My take is the vibration feels very nice. The bubble action is very messy, yet it does nothing for the feet. It just makes a mess and kind of goes everywhere. So I was kind of taken aback by that because I didn't expect that to happen, nor did I want that to happen. I feel like now if they possibly would have made the unit deeper and it was not as shallow as it is, then that would remedy the situation. So maybe that would fix it. But yeah, and like I said, I think this part right here that you put your foot on is kind of worthless in essence. And yeah, I don't see the point of that. And also the other factor I pointed out, I know it's kind of like a broken record, but I'm just being repetitive to get the point across. I wish that it kept the water warm. It doesn't. But then again, like I said, it did not guarantee to do it. It only has two functions, as you see there, and it is the vibration and the bubble action. Now, when you put the vibration and the bubble action on at the same time, the bubbles just really blow out of it. Now, when you turn the vibration off and you put the bubbles on, it still makes a mess. So I've kind of tried it both ways. I've done trial and error. I've done experimentation with this. And I do like the fact that it vibrates and it, you know, it feels nice and it's comfortable. It's relaxing. But it's kind of a letdown, if you will. Now, my next video is just going to be a follow-up, a continuation of this video. I'm just going to show you and let you see it and hear it in action. And that's going to conclude it. That's a wrap on this, you guys. So if you're looking for a foot bath that's kind of splashy, it's kind of messy. And like I said, if you use it outdoors, see if you have I have a really nice patio area. But my electrical outlets that go to my house are definitely too powerful for this. They're more amped up and you're not going to be able to plug this in, you know. But if you have like an area where you can plug it in, say maybe a really nice garage or, you know, like a, you know what I mean? Like a fun game room or something, you know what I mean? Something like that, you know. Okay, and then you'll be good with it. But if you are a man and your foot is over a size 11, I don't think this is going to be the foot bath for you. But, you know, if you have tiny girl feet like I do and you don't mind the splashing and the mess, okay, and you do like the vibration, okay, and you don't mind that the water does not hold its temperature and the water gets real cold real quick, but, you know, it's still 15 minutes of fun. You know what I mean? Love you guys. Take care and be sure to click down below for the follow-up video of the Conair what's this called? This is called the Conair relaxing spa like foot bath thing, if you want to see it in action. I love you guys. Take care. Have a beautiful day.